What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Serena Williams, man. Apparently Serena Williams was seen going into Drake's Super Bowl party. He was doing the Super Bowl party. And she was there. She was walking in with Odell Beckham Jr. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you these photos. And these photos are via media takeout. That's where I got these particular photos from reference from. And as you can see, her and Odell Beckham is walking in. But you know who's missing? Her husband, Alex Ohanian, right? And the reason why this is a topic of discussion, for me at least, is because, you know, Drake dissed her husband viciously on his Her Lost joint project with 21 Savage. And look at her walking in to this party with Odell Beckham Jr. while Alexis is at home babysitting their daughter. You see, I would never understand the people that are out here believing that Serena has any ounce of respect for her own husband. Drake called her husband a groupie, dissed him badly. This man had to come out and defend himself. Of course, she didn't defend him. He's always the one defending her. That's how it goes. She's with him just to be with him. There were rumors that they had separated, well, like a year or so ago, but they are still together. But that is because Serena controls that relationship. She runs that relationship, and he's just there. He's the babysitter. He's the cheerleader. While she goes out and parties with a man who dissed him viciously to where he had to go out there and explain himself and defend himself, and she's sneaking into his party, or Drake's party. See, that's where a lot of these women are. See, Serena's gonna do her. She's gonna do whatever she wants to do, even though people clown her marriage and clown the guy that she's with, right? But she doesn't care about that, because she wants to be around her famous friends, and she wants to, you know, be at these exclusive parties. And she's willing to go to the party of a guy who disrespected him to the point to where he had to go out there and explain himself. So let's get into some of the things that I want to talk about. Now, I came across something right before I was about to do this video. I came across this article. Right, there's a female by the name of Paige Spironic. That is how I pronounce her last name. She goes viral for being like the blonde golf girl, right? Serena Williams' husband praised her, you know, and this is a new article, but I think the interaction happened maybe a couple of days ago. And I think this is everybody that they're in town for the Super Bowl. And let's go to the interaction. This is according to Golf Magic. This is Paige, right? Blonde haired, blue eyed white woman. This is the tweet interaction they had on the 9th. It says, just had a call with @Paige. She's the real deal. Every brand trying to understand how to tell a story to the next generation of golf fans should be paying attention. Now, I didn't know that Alexis was a golf enthusiast. I know that, you know, he's a fan of Serena Williams because they're together. So he's at a lot of tennis events, but I haven't really seen him do anything golf related. If he does, then y'all can let me know. And she responds by saying, thank you for the kind words and allowing me the space to speak so passionately about this game I love so much. That's the interaction that they had. And then you see Serena Williams going into this party with Odell Beckham Jr. while Alexis is at home babysitting their child. This is just something I saw. It could be totally unrelated, right? But I have never seen Alexis praise anybody except Serena Williams. He's never praised anybody. And all of a sudden he's praising this Caucasian woman. Coincidence? This marriage might just be a marriage in name only. I would not be shocked if they've been separated for quite some time, but they only are together because, again, you know, Serena's retiring, right, from tennis. So this whole marriage, you know, maybe it's just marriage in name only. Maybe there's really no substance to this marriage anymore, right? And she's doing her, he's doing him. But I just find it real interesting how she's going to Drake's party, who has not publicly apologized since he called him a groupie, right? You're going into his Super Bowl party with Odell Beckham Jr. while Alexis is at home babysitting. So let's get into this. Rap star said he was using the show as practice for his upcoming tour. He performed songs like Jimmy Cook's God's Plan and Best I Ever Had in Arizona to a star-studded crowd. Drake ran through his hits like the Energizer Bunny at a pre-Super Bowl concert where attendees include Cher and Serena Williams. The rap star said he was using the early morning Saturday show. He went on around 1 a.m. as practice for his upcoming tour. He also told the feverish fans at the luxury private jet complex Scottsdale Hangar 1 that he was supposed to perform a couple of songs, but he felt like he wanted to do more. So I have one more question for you, and I need you to answer me honestly. Tonight, they asked me to come up here, and they asked me to do 3 songs, 20 minutes. Drake said, I can either do 20 minutes or we could just run through all the old shit. It's up to you. As you can see, Serena Williams is right here, pictured here. Pictured at a party of a man that humiliated her husband. This is modern marriages, right? A man can embarrass, you know, your spouse, never publicly apologize that I saw. And you just, you know, you casually is at his party with Odell, you walking in with Odell Beckham Jr. Your husband's at home babysitting, the guy that got viciously embarrassed. As a matter of fact, let's revisit what Alexis had to say. If we can find it here. Let's get to what he had to say here. This is what he had to say, okay? This is in November of last year. It says, I'm grateful everything I accomplished before those hard convos in 2020 is irrelevant to me compared to the work Junior will see me doing now. Creating one multi-million-dollar company and taught me a lot. Now we're going to scale that using software plus empathy. The reason I stay winning is because I'm relentless about the absolute best, about being the absolute best at whatever I do, including being the best groupie for my wife and daughter. And that is according to him. He said he's focusing on being the best groupie for his wife. Well, you definitely a groupie for your wife because your wife is out partying with a man that basically has called you that, where you got to go out here and defend yourself. See, this is modern marriage. See, a lot of women of today want to do what Serena Williams is doing. They want to marry a guy, have a child with him, have this traditional marriage, but they want to do them. They want to be able to do what they want to do. You can't. You see, women have always envied men for being able to have a wife and a girlfriend on the side, right? They've always envied that. They've always envied how a man can balance being successful business-wise, but also maintaining a family. Women want to do that now too. See, when women attack men for having, you know, side chicks or women on the side and also being able to balance a family and business, there's a lot of women who have envied that. They've envied the fact that men have been able to do that. That's because we are men and that's what we do. If we're successful, we're going to want multiple women. You can either accept that or not. And now you have a bunch of women like Serena who make a lot of money, who are very successful. They want to have the family, but they also want to live their own lives inside that marriage, do what they want to do. So they will marry men who will allow them to do that, right? See, if Alexis was so unbothered, he should have never said anything then. Just let Drake embarrass you, and it's like that, then just call it a day. But he responded because it bothered him. You know, Drake got under his skin. And then Drake pulled the ultimate power play in inviting your wife to his event. like, I'm telling you, man, a lot of these men are weak. A lot of these men are weak. They're cowards, and they don't know how to accept their own masculinity. So they allow themselves to be emasculated. Alexis Ohanian is being emasculated. I don't care what may have been said behind the scenes. Why not do it publicly? You were loud on that record. You need to be loud publicly. Drake publicly humiliated Serena Williams' husband, and she did nothing but go to his party. All she did was go to his party. Lord. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.